On the axes, draw the graphs of y equals 5 plus root 3x minus 2 and y equals 11 minus x. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is look at just 3x minus 2 without the plus 5. Now, that is going to be 0. So we're looking at 3x minus 2. That is going to be 0 when x is 2/3. So that's going to be somewhere around here. And so for 3x minus 2, let's try and get ourselves a couple of points. So when x is equal to 2, that would be 6 take away 2, which is 4. When x is equal to 3, that would be 9 minus 2, which is 7. And we know it's not going to keep going down. It's going to reflect upwards. So remember, there's a modulus here. So when x is 0, we would get the modulus of -2, which is 2. And let's just take x equal to -1, and then we'd get -5, but in modulus, so that would be 5. So this one would go something like this. And then we've got to move it up by 5 units because of the plus 5. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to move this on up to 5. And this point would move up by 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would go to there. This point here would do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would go to there. The intercept would go up to 7. We've got this point over here. That would go up by 5. So it would be sort of there. And then really you should use a ruler, but it's going to do something like this. And we could leave that there actually, but I'm just going to take it out for now. Now the other graph was y equals 11 minus x. So obviously it goes through 0, 11. And if x is 11, so we've got those 2 points there, and we could just use those to draw that. So I'm just going to grab a straight line tool, put it straight through those 2 points like so. And take this one down a bit. And I'm not going to worry too much about the accuracy just while I'm doing this video. Let's just do that. And of course, we should label y equals 11 take away x, and y equals 5 plus mod 3x minus 2. Using the graphs or otherwise, solve the inequality. So what we want is where the straight line is below the modulus graph. And that is the case from here onwards, and from here up here back this way. Now, using the graphs or otherwise, that's what we're doing. Solve that inequality. We're going to start by looking at the equals situation. And the graph can help us then decide which way we go from those situations. Now, what I might do here is let's take away 5 from both sides, and then I've got 6 minus x is mod 3x minus 2. Now, I know from the graph that there's an intercept with each limb of this graph. So I'm going to have 6 minus x is equal to 3x minus 2, but also 6 minus x is equal to negative 3x plus 2. So this one would give me 4x equals 8, and therefore x is equal to 2. And this one would give me, if I take 3x over that way, it's going to give me 2x. And if I take the 6 onto the other side, that will give me -4. And so x is -2. And from the graph, we can see that the line is below the modulus graph when x is more than 2, or when x is less than -2.